After decades of operating from their well-loved clubhouse, the Palmerston North Surf Lifesaving Club are here to share their story about how a big idea and how they made it happen for their people just a few hours north of here.
Kia ora, welcome. I'm Grant Smith, the new Mayor of Palmerston North City, and probably after last night, the laughing and singing Mayor. Thank you for the publicity, El Grego. And no, we're not going to put Speedos on or do Baywatch or anything like that, but look, today I'm here to support and introduce Palmerston North City and Manawatu District's regional winner, the Palmerston North Surf Lifesaving Club. Together with Manawatu District Council, Palmerston North City is very proud of our shared Surf Lifesaving Club, a long-serving group, 68 years old, and one of New Zealand's oldest surf clubs, but also probably New Zealand's most unique, because it's named after an inland city with no beach. But the club is based 30 minutes away at our Manawatu beach settlement of Himatangi. Alec and Con will share their new facility build, a story which took 6 years in the making. And I'd just like to illustrate some numbers around the massive achievement that this volunteer club has undertaken while continuing to save lives on the water. Himatangi is a small coastal settlement of about 450 people. The total membership of the surf club is 80. The new facility took 6 years in the making. It took over $1 million to build. But above all, and most importantly, they gifted this facility back to our community. I'd now like to introduce Alec and Con from the Palmerston North Surf Lifesaving Club.
Yeah, I'm Con Fraser, the President of the Palmerston North Surf Lifesaving Club, and I've been since 1968.
My name's Alec Mackay. I'm the current chair, and my history is a legacy from my daughters. Look, as the Mayor indicated, the club back in 2007 set out to raise around $1 million to replace the surf club out at Himatangi Beach as part of a wider Himatangi Beach community development, and at the end of that period gifted that building back to community. What we'd like to do in the time we have today is first tell you a little about who we are and what we do, and then we'll tell you a little bit about our journey with the new building.
We've been providing a volunteer service at Himatangi Beach since 1947. As Grant said, it's a small coastal village 30 minutes from Palmerston North. Our beach is also a designated road with its own traffic problems. We can have over 2,000 people on the beach on a good day. Our core business is to provide a volunteer lifeguard service on weekends from the 1st of December to the end of March. This year, we've done over 3,000 patrol hours on our beach.
A big part of what we do is training, skill development, qualification, and also education. Most of this is done outside of our patrol hours from December through March, and kids are training year-round. I should point out, most of our patrols are delivered by children between the ages of 14 and 18, so there's thousands of hours done outside of the season to actually provide that service on the beach.
Since 2003, we have qualified over 150 lifeguards, and we seem to need 10 to 15 new lifeguards each year to keep our patrols and our service running.
A big part of an activity, and it's come up several times today, is fundraising. As a volunteer organisation, we're constantly in the business of fundraising, but we also have a real emphasis on making that a fun activity because we do a lot of it. And again, those vary from a big dig, which seems to get bigger as the years go on, right through to trusts and foundations, burning the midnight oil, and increasingly we're forming new relationships with Lions and Rotarians as the challenge around raising funding forever increases.
Yeah, the funds we won from Trustpower went into some new equipment inside the surf club for people to sit on. Over 80 lives have been saved since 2005 on our beach. Our beach is a high-risk beach with major holes and rips, plus, as I said before, the traffic problems. Stats from this year were 20 rescues, 35 first aids, and 850 preventative actions.
It's interesting, the spikes relate to very, very good summers. Just to give you a few numbers about the club, it takes us around $50,000 just as an operational budget on an annual basis to run the surf club now, and about another $30,000 to $40,000 to replace essential equipment, IRBs, right down to tubes. So on an annual basis, we're having to look at that sort of amount of money on an ongoing basis just to have a functional surf club.
And this is our new club, opened on the 1st of December 2013, and this project was started in 2007.
Our first clubhouse was built in '59 by the Isaac brothers, who then went and gifted the hall and the surf club to the community. And since that time, we've been leasing it off the Manawatu District Council for one peppercorn each year.
Yeah, by 2007, the old building was starting to show her age, and inside the building, it no longer met health and safety requirements plus fire codes, and we needed more room to adequately store our gear. This seriously hindered our ability to have a top volunteer service at the beach.
And replacing the surf club became part of a more integrated approach to the developing of the Humatangi Community Square. The surf club was a link to the hall, a set of public toilets and a kitchen facility, and developing the surf club required to take a wider view. So part of this process was a lot of engagement with the Humatangi Beach Community Trust and Community Hall Trust as well. So those two groups, along with the surf club, spent a long time thinking through and developing this process up.
Just to look at that photo there, the yellow is the new club. The red is the new toilet block, which has been taken away from the old surf club and moved away. The blue area is the new kitchen, which was part of the surf club, which is now part of the hall, and the green is a safer walk area to the beach, so you don't have to walk on the road to get to the beach.
And you're looking from the beach back into the township. Fundraising, the project ran for 6 years, 2 years really planning, 3 years fundraising, and then a year build. Clearly, the community engagement was a critical part of that. The Kingdom Foundation's highlighted. That's an old Isaac Brothers charity, so we have a link to the past.
While this was going on, our patrols still had to keep running, and we were running out of donated containers. And by rebuilding the surf club on the old footprint, we saved a heap of money by not going through resource consent processes. And in the build now, we've triple coated the steel, lots of concrete with the harsh environment we're working in.
And in building the new surf club, it's dual purpose, has multiple purpose. Downstairs dedicated to surf with 4-metre studs. Upstairs is essentially a community facility along with the surf club. So it has a multitude of uses.
Yep. At the opening of the building, we officially gifted the building back to the Manawatu District Council, and we rent it back from them for a peppercorn a year.
So the new clubhouse, we've got a modern new facility. It's actually become a bit of a focal point for community. It's great to see our lifeguards being able to stay out there for the weekends again and develop that culture. It's good to see beach education back on our beach for our community.
We finally got the building for our future volunteer lifeguards. Our focus now is on growing the club membership and the service we deliver to the community. And we thank you, Trustpower, for enabling us to come here to this evening.
Thank you.